Welcome to IGL Season 6 BO3 Minors Week 2. And this is my opponent, Chicago Cinccinos. So I don't want to be mean. I even was talking to him not too long ago about his team. And I'm not the type of person that like try to set up another person up for failure. And I really wanted him to succeed. He had a valid reason for some of these Pokemon, which makes sense. He had to pick some of the Pokemon. He had drafted his Pokemon late because he was subbing for someone that didn't even draft during our draft period. So he had to pick out from scraps, which is really hard to do. Picking from scraps is really hard because there's not a lot of options available. Don't get me wrong, his team is really good. Like, he has really good Pokemon, but there's some questionable things like the hit Paladon, which I even talked to him about. It's weird to see on this team because none of these Pokemon can abuse sand, and it can also help his opponent if they had like an X-Drill to set up. They can like the X-Drill can run like Sand Rush, Life Orb, or Sand Rush Choice Band set and just demolish his team. But he can also just like use that as bait and to destroy that X-Drill set because it won't be running Scarf, which doesn't help the opponent's team against the Swoobat, which Swoobat is a pain to deal with once it sets up behind the sub. It's a really good Pokemon if you know how to use it. Like his team, he has really good Pokemon, like really scary Pokemon. It's just the little things that make it less scary, because there's no strategy to it. But I'm going to show you what I have built for his team, which I need to open real quick. I need to do a few little things, because I need to do like nicknames and everything. But this is what I'm going to be running against him. I need to change this real quick. Okay. So Whitney, which is the milk tank, does so much for my team against this team. I was doing mocks with Silas. I usually run mocks with Silas or PG, who's really helpful with doing that. But Whitney does so much; it's hilarious. Not only does it give me rocks or it's a cleric, but its defensive, like its bulk is really good. With Thick Bat, I can switch it in against the Volcarona and not take too much damage from that like fairy dance. Or like I can switch in on like an Ice Beam and not take that much damage. It's walls Toxapex really well. Like this Pokemon defensively does so much for my team. This is like glue for my team. I am running Rock Tomb with it because to lower my opponent's speed, also to OHKO his Volcarona, which I calc does OHKO. I did run Rock Slide when I was doing the calcs, but it should OHKO. If it doesn't OHKO, it's a 2-hit KO. With it having like a little HP left over, but with Rocks out, if I do have it out, it does OHKO. So that's the Whitney set, which is running leftovers, milk drink. I was tempted to run one of like the Gen 2 milk tanks that Whitney had. Like I was so tempted to run one of those sets, but I decided not to because it wouldn't be beneficial for me. Because it was running Scrappy on those, which in this against his team doesn't do much for me. But anyway, so I'm gonna go with talk about Biscephalon real quick. So Biscephalon, when I was running it, I was trying to do a physical Biscephalon, but I realized that it wouldn't do much for my team against his team because his team is very physically built. That I can't do much with Biscephalon if it's physical. So I chose to do a Choice Specs trick, which was suggested by Silas when he was helping me with a little bit of team building because I was trying to figure out what sets I should use. The reason for it is to cripple the Toxapex, which if the Toxapex is running like liquidation, Trick will cripple it so much so that it can't like Toxic stall me, or it can't like do anything. It can only do damage because it will be locked. Um, but Choice Specs also helps me if I don't see any reason for me to go to cripple the Toxapex. I can go for like Shadow Ball and do so much damage. Um, so and I have the Calm Mind there just in case if I do switch the specs for the Toxapex, which I'm hoping is running leftovers instead of Black Sludge. If it runs Black Sludge, then that's going to be a big rip because if he runs like Liquidation, it's going to do so much with Black Sludge, it's going to kill me. I think even Scald, Oko's, Persephone, so I'm basically trading it. But it does so much for my team if I do cripple the Toxapex if it's there. Persephone also does so much to the Venusaur and the what else is there? It does so much against the Venusaur. It does damage to the Uxie, Swolbat. Also Poltergeist. Not Poltergeist, but it's a Poltergeist. Yeah, it's a Poltergeist, which is also a move for some reason. But yeah, okay. And then I have the Lone Muck. I was going to run a weakness policy set, but then I realized that that would be stupid of me to do because of Earthquake from Paladon, especially if it's a Curse Hit Paladon, which is just a pain. Silas was running Curse Hit Paladon against me, which just demolishes my team, which I'm hoping doesn't run the Curse set, but if he does, I'm hoping that I can kill it with Swellow, because Swellow does so much against it. But anyway, so I'm running a Black Sludge set with it. Run Knockoff, Poison Jab, Thunder Punch, and Taunt. The last mock-up match I did with Silas was I had Taunt, and he sent out Volcarona against me. And the great thing about Taunt is that it goes through sub, so he was trying to do a sub Quiver Dance. And having Taunt there was actually a really good call, because it just prevents the Volcarona from using Quiver Dance or sub, so it can only use Fairy Dance, which allows me to knock off, which actually removes its sub, and then Poison Jab, which OHKOs it. And I can even run knockoff because Bug doesn't resist Dark, so I can even run knockoff twice and OHKO it. Yeah, so then I'm also running the Guts, Flame Orb, Facade, Swellow. I'm running 178 speed because his fastest Pokemon is either his Cinccinos or Absol, which gets up is base speed of 115. Swallow gets is base 125. Yes, 125. So I get up to like 383. 115 base speed gets up to 361. So I decided just to run enough to outspeed them, which is 363 with Swallow, which is a positive nature of Jolly with 178. And then just running Facade, which demolishes his team, except for Poltergeist because of the Ghost typing, which is immune to normal types. So I have to deal with that. I'm hoping to have Monk deal with it more, which Poltergeist does get the move Poltergeist, so that will be a pain to deal with. Then I have Whitney, which I explained already, but it's my hazard setter, also just my overall bulk for the team because it does so much for me, and that's basically all for Whitney because I already explained it. And then I have Garchomp, Mega Garchomp, running the standard set, but I'm running Earthquake, Swords Dance, Poison Jab, and Iron Head. I'm probably not going to Mega right away, just because of the Volcarona. If I Mega and Volcarona is still out or still alive, then I'm way too low of speed to deal with it. because it gets up to 328 and Mega Garchomp gets up to 311. So if I didn't Mega, I would get up to 333, which allows me to outspeed the Volcarona and to OHKO it with Earthquake. So I'm probably not going to Mega right away until I can deal with his Volcarona, and then that's probably it for his team. Yes, I just realized that I don't have that much options against his Venusaur, which will be a problem. I could switch. Ironhead doesn't do much for me in this case, so I can like switch Ironhead with like Fire Fang, just to have an answer to his Venusaur. Earthquake does do some damage to his Venusaur, but it resists. It's like a 0.5 damage to it. So it's going to be a problem to deal with it if I don't have an answer besides the Cephalon. So I'm just going to run Fire Fang instead of Ironhead, because Ironhead doesn't do much for me except for the Diancie. And that looks about it. And well, Steel resists Psychic, not super effective against it. So yeah, there's no reason for me to run it. Except for the Diancie, which Earthquake does OHKO it. And then I have a Starmie, which is running the Rapid Spin with Natural Cure. So if there's toxic spikes, which there shouldn't be any, I don't think Venusaur gets that. So just in case if it does get that and he's running that, I can like Rapid Spin and cure myself. I even have Whitney running the Heal Bell move, just in case if I don't get that up. And then I'm running Psychic for his Toxapex, which can be a switch in for the Absol, Mega Absol. But I'm hoping that I deal with Mega Absol beforehand. I don't really have much answers, but Mega Absol isn't bulky. Swallow handles it really well, because with Facade. Anyways, then I also have Flip Turn with Recovery. Or Recover, Flip Turn to Pivot. He doesn't have any Warzord Pokemon, so that's good. And I don't know if he's gonna run Baneful Bunker, but I even have Natural Cure for that too, so I don't have to deal with that too much. I also have Recovery, Recover to recover my HP back. Starmie is a 115, so it has a speed level between Absol and the Cinccinos. Swobot gets up to 114 base speed, so it gets up to 359 speed if it's all maxed out. I'm just going to do some nicknames real quick, so I don't know what to call this. I'm just going to go with like Spooky here. Okay. Let's just do like Stare at Me. Let's do RKO here. Whitney's fine because it is a Whitney, so. Land Shark. And then we're also gonna have Starry. Okay. I'm gonna make sure this is, if everything's looking good before I say I'm ready for him. I should also put this team into the damage calculator, because I might need it here, because I didn't do too much calculations, so that's gonna be a problem. Okay. Okay, I think I am good. I have the answers for a lot of his Pokemon. I just need to keep Whitney alive and Swallow alive. Whitney is one of my win cons, and then Swallow is a definite win con. Whitney's kind of a win con because it just walls all of his Pokemon, so it helps. Also, Poltergeist doesn't hurt Swallow, which is really nice, so it can't use Poltergeist against it and use the Flame Orb against it, which is really nice. And you can't even use Hex against it because it's a normal type. So yeah, I think I'm good here. Yes. Yeah, I think this is good. So I'm gonna tell him I'm ready. Ooh, that is an interesting team. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, my team does so much against them. And there's no Toxapex, which that means I can actually just keep my choice specs and just demolish the team. So I think I'm gonna lead in with let's lead in with what is he gonna lead in? I feel like he's gonna lead in with Venusaur instead of Blocks. But he might. Let's go. Yeah, let's just go with Whitney here. There's Camarina, which is fine. Get the Self-Rocks up. It's probably like Choice Specs, Liquid Voice, Hyper Voice, something like that. Which I'm especially invested, so it won't do too much against me. Hyper Voice, yeah. Just not too bad. Okay, let's see here. What do I have to answer him? Let's go into Mach. He goes into Absol, which is fine. It's fine. There's probably like Physical. I feel like he might go for Sword Stance here, but I'm going to go for the Poison Jab here. Play rough, which doesn't do too much. Doesn't get the poison, but that's fine. Actually, he might read the poison jab and might go into Venusaur, so I'm gonna go. Ooh, I don't have much answers for Venusaur on Ma, so I'm just gonna go for knockoff here. He goes for play rough again. So there's one 115 speed Pokemon out of the way. There's Cinccino, which is probably like Choice Band skilling with the like Rock Blast, Sea Bomb, and all that stuff. So I feel like I should keep Mach here. I feel like my best answer here is I don't have any clean switches because all of them will get hurt. I don't want to go into Swallow yet because it could be a Rock Blast right there. I don't want to go into the step one because of Rock Blast. I feel like my best answer here is going to be Garchomp. Tail Slap. Is it skilling? It looks like it's skilling Choice Band. Yeah, that's Choice Band skilling. So that means I can go into Piscephalon here. Because he's locked in. Oh, he's not. He's not skilling. Okay then. That means that there's going to be probably a Rock Blast going to come in here. Which is not going to be good. I feel like I should sack off Garchomp here and then go into Swallow. And then do the Protect and then Facade. I feel like that's my best bet here. Oh, he doesn't. Okay, that's good. Let's go for the Poison Jab. There we go. Yeah, so I should actually calc something. Because I don't know how much his facade will do to the Venusaur. There we go. Let me do facade. Which should kill. Yeah, it does. Good. Burned. And I want to see what the Venusaur, how much that's going to do to the Venusaur. How much will facade do? It could OHKO. It could OHKO. That's a problem. And Sludge Wave does hurt a lot from his Venusaur. There's the Poltergeist, which was what I'm scared of. I could go into Whitney here, expecting him going for Shell Smash, okay. Curse Body, probably. Ooh, I don't have anything for that. I did not sign up for that. Okay, let's go into Muck here. I do have something for that now. What can he do? Poltergeist doesn't do much because I'm resist. There we go. And that should... What the flinch? I am so shook right now. I'm not flinch again. I'm shook right now. Does this kill? That kills. What? I am shook. I am generally shook right now. That kills. I don't have anything for it. Let's see. That kills. That's... I'm shook. I don't have anything for that. That hurts. Giga Drain too. That hurts. That hurts. Yeah, I don't have anything for that. I mean, this is BO3, so it's fine. I could go in Biscephalon here too. I don't know what I should lead in. But I could go into a Biscephalon here, but then Absol comes in and just demolishes me. I feel like... But then, yeah, Absol just comes in and demolishes me. I feel like... Let's go into Muck here. There's a Swool Bat, which doesn't do much to me. There's the Venusaur. Knockoff does a lot. Let's taunt. He's probably going to receive the breed and probably go into Poltergeist. So I'm going to go into Biscephalon here. Ooh, I got poisoned there. I could go Shadow Ball here. I could. I feel like Shadow Ball will probably be my best bet because the Primarina can come in on the flamethrower. Oh, that was a good play. I did not. That was a good play right there. Okay, let's go into Whitney here. Doesn't do much. Whitney just walls a lot of stuff, which is really nice. Nope. Milk drink. Do I outspeed Cincino with it being... No, I don't. So, let's go into Starmie. It's gonna probably kill. There we go. Just didn't want to deal with it. And then Poltergeist comes in, sadly. No Primarina. Does Swallow kill Primarina? No, it doesn't. And it has Ice Beam, so I'm just gonna U-turn out and then go into Molting to eat that up. Oh, I'm faster apparently. I feel like Rock Tomb here would be a good call. Get some damage off. This clearly is a monk play right here. Ooh, that does a lot, apparently. But I outspeed it. There's the Absol, which will probably go for like play rough here. Does play rough kill? Mega Absol. Play rough will kill. What about with Whitney? Okay, that's fine. Oh, Swords Dance, nice. That was a good play right there. So if he's at +2, ooh. Play rough has a chance of killing right here. I think my best bet here is to sack the Cephalon, go in with go in with Swallow here. There's the school bat, which I'm going to U-turn, so then I can make sure that I don't have the Poltergeist on Swallow, which I'm actually going to have Muck on it. Actually, no, I can, wait, is that Life Orb? That is Life Orb, so that means I can go into Garchomp here. And I outspeed all of his Pokemon. There's no way that will live. And I will not live a Fire Fang. So now we're on to round 3. Yes. He's going to switch, which no, it's not a bad idea actually. I'm actually going to switch here. Starmie isn't doing much for me, so I'm going to actually switch it with Pharaoh here, because it doesn't seem like he's running hazards at all, so I don't think I need. I'm going to run. Let's run the. Ooh, let's run the ones that I ran before. The Iron Press. Where's the Iron Defense? Iron Defense, and then Substitute, and I also need something against his Poltergeist. So I think I could run Knockoff here. Oh, actually no. A better play would actually be running Curse here. Substitute with let's go with like Knockoff here. That will probably do much better for me. I don't know if Garchomp should be switched out for something else. I feel like Garchomp here is fine. Also, the rule is if you switch, you can't switch sets, but you can switch Pokemon, which you can only switch Pokemon that has not been played yet. So I can't switch any of these sets right here, but I'm allowed to bring in Ferrothorn and have a different set because I never used it in this set. I think that's the only change I need to make. Yeah, I think that will be better. Okay. Oh, he does bring Volcarona, so that will be a big problem here, but that's fine. I can blitz here. I think yeah, I think I can blitz. Would he switch out here? It looks like okay. He switch out Venusaur here. Honestly, I can blitz here with Yeah, I can blitz here. Actually, yeah, let's blitz with Garchomp here. Volcarona, nice. Perfect. And I outspeed here, so I can go for the Earthquake here. Actually, I can Sword Stance here. How much does Bug Buzz do to me? Just in case if he does go for Bug Buzz. Volcarona versus my Garchomp. Oh yeah, no, I can Sword Stance here. Oh, and then he goes into School Bat. And that's actually bad idea for you. Because that dies. There's a Cincino. Probably going to have like Bullet Seed on here, so I'm actually going to go into Ferrothorn here. Bad idea. This is clearly going to be a Volcarona switch here, so I'm going to actually go for the knockoff here. Should I? Yeah, this clearly is going to be a Volcarona switch. I'm actually going to go into Whitney here. Yep, there's the Volcarona switch. And let's go for the Rock Tomb here. This is why I had Whitney here. Just because of this Volcarona, because Whitney does so much against this Volcarona. There's the... does do a decent chunk. Doesn't matter because I have Thick Bat here and Bug Buzz does a lot here, but that's fine with me because there's a dead Volcarona. Poltergeist. Oh shoot. Let's Rock Tomb here to lower his speed. Weak armor, that's perfect here. Actually, that's perfect, actually. That's actually really good because of where I'm at. So let's go for the knockoff here. Please don't flinch. No, why is it flinching? Please don't flinch this time. Please no double flinch. There we go. Thank you. I did not want to lose because of a flinch. There's the Cincino. Honestly, do I even need? I do, but I can go into Marathon here. That's a safe play, going for that. I forgot that still goes through. That's choice specs, maybe? Let's find out. Assault Vest. Nice. Actually, ooh, that's a nice chunk too. I'm actually wanting to make this a 6 out, so let's go into. Okay, let's go into mock here. Oh yeah, speeds here. Dang. Well, let's go slow. Wait, no. Protect first. Now the real question is, does Swallow Oko the Absol? Absol? Yes, it does. This will definitely Oko the Cincino. Yeah, I mean that's fair. He didn't bring his stallers, but I mean this is technically a draft league, and usually you don't show any mercy, and that's a dead Absol. Not Poltergeist set was caught me off guard. I didn't realize that it has Shell Smash. But yeah, so yes, and I think Swallow just became a kill lead now. Just from that, I think Swallow might have just got itself into the kill lead leaderboard, but I was surprising that Poltergeist did so much against me. I didn't plan for the Poltergeist to come, so that was a really good play for him to bring that with Shell Smash. I was actually expecting it to bring Poltergeist because of its DLC move, but that was a really good play for him. Yeah. So yeah, so I think he's going to probably watch this, so I'm going to talk to like just say what I think he could just do better, because he did really good. I'm like, I don't know if this is his first time, but it doesn't seem like it, but he did a really good job. Like I was saying, the Poltergeist set caught me off guard. I didn't expect that to bring Shell Smash, and I would say the very questionable set was actually there's no questionable sets. The switch from the Venusaur to the Volcarona for from round 1, 2 to 3 was weird. I mean, I guess that makes sense because of my Garchomp did took the last half for a win. So I guess that kind of makes sense for him to bring in the Volcarona to hurt my Garchomp, but I didn't. But I don't think he planned on me not megaing the Garchomp, because I realized that I don't need to mega it. Even in here, I didn't even mega it. So I would say for him, just keep doing what you're doing, even though picking from scraps is hard. It might be a good idea to maybe pick up some FAs, use your FAs trades, because we get 5 FA trades. You should probably use 1 or 2 to fix your team to make it better. Let's see here. I have to look at his team real quick. Like, Yeah, like this Hippowdon is good. It just doesn't do much for his team. He can use it as bait, but it doesn't really do much. Um, the Yuxi, I don't think I ever seen him use the Yuxi, so he can drop the Yuxi for something that will be more beneficial for his team. The Volcarona I do like on this team. I also like the Swallow and the Poltergeist, especially the set he was using. I very like those Pokemon on this team. It seems like a really good core right there. Um, have I seen him use the Toxapex at all? No. Um, honestly, the Toxapex in ANC isn't doing much for you. I mean, Toxapex is a staller and it is bulky. If he brought that, it would have been like a problem for me, but it doesn't really do much for his team because of the what it does. It's more for like the hazard setting, which is Toxic Spikes with Merciless, but the better set is running Regen with it. Um, like it's just more for bulk and just to annoy physical attackers, but the I don't see the Toxapex doing much for you. You already have Primarina, which does a lot. I'm actually very surprised it did so much to my Alolan Muck, even with Assault Vest. It was probably max special attack invested Primarina, but Primarina is a water ball in a way. It's very bulky. It's just not as bulky as Toxapex, but I feel like you could switch Toxapex for another Pokemon and not give up your water wall because Primarina is technically one of those water walls. The Yancy is there, I'm assuming, because of the fairy typing and the rock typing, and for rock setting. Which I guess if you get rid of Hippowdon for a better tier 2, the Diancie there would be more viable. But as of right now, you already have like Hippowdon, which is a very bulky Pokemon, and Dragon isn't a big problem for your team, especially because you have Primarina already there for the Fairy typing. So if you get rid of if you get a better tier 2 instead of Hippowdon, and then maybe switch the Yuxi for a better tier 3, and then maybe actually change the Yuxi to a better special attacker, because your team is is your team no, actually your team is more special attack. Actually your team is very balanced on your attacking, but the Yuxi could be switched out for a better tier 3 for this team. The Cincino there is really good. I think he was using probably Expert Bell Skill Link, because it was not choice band because he was not locked in. The switch out the Toxapex. You can switch out Primarina instead, but Primarina I like on this team, honestly, especially with how diverse this team is. It's a really good team. So Primarina here would be really good. You could probably get a better, Toxapex. I think Toxapex is a tier 2. So you can probably get a better tier 2, maybe Poison. I think Nido King is there, so you can get Nido King and have your Poison Ground still there. And then you get Hippowdon a different, probably a Steel typing, because you do need it looks like you probably might want a Steel typing, even though you have Venusaur for the Poison, and then if you got Nido King, you would have the Poison typing, so you don't have to worry about it. But Steel is usually always good to have just for predicting a Toxic, which is also good for the for a Poison type like Venusaur to switch in on, but Steel is usually good to have. I think that's all I would say for his team. He plays really well. He battled really well. His set building was really good. I did not expect I keep on saying, I didn't expect the Poltergeist happen. I think I've been this video too long, but I would say he did a really good job. I do feel like he could have won if he played a little bit smarter and outplayed some of my Pokemon. Um, if he rushed with Poltergeist, actually, he could have won that round because I had nothing for that Poltergeist. So if he didn't allow my, because like only thing I had was my Muck, and I kept my Muck healthy for it. So if he rushed, then that would like severely damage my Muck, which will hurt me even more because I can't deal with some of his Pokemon. So I would say you just play a little bit smarter, but you're playing really well right now. And just keep playing, and then just make those changes, because I feel like your team might need those changes and it might beneficial you more, especially the new king here instead of the Toxapex. I would see that working really well with the Sheer Force Life Orb. But then you would be very special attack invested team. So your Hippowdon switch could be a physical attacker to counteract that. But yeah, so I was like overall, it was a good match. I enjoyed playing those matches, and I'm actually looking forward to see your other matches because I actually want to see you win a lot of these matches. So just keep playing, and yes. So I think we don't know our next match, but once I do, I'm probably going to start team building, which is what I usually do. I team build early. I team build right when the schedule comes out, or I do it the day after that, just so then I have more time to prep and think about stuff, which is what I did here. So just I will be team building there. Josh, if you need help, which is who I played against, the Chicago Cinccinos, if you need help, please ask. You can ask me, you can ask Silas, you can ask like anyone in the server, and we will definitely help you. But just play. I want to see you win. So, but anyways, so that's the end of this video, or this like week's matches. This is gonna be fun to edit because I made this way too longer than I want it to be. So I'm gonna have fun doing that. But anyways, I'll see you guys later. I'm probably gonna be doing a programming video here soon. Hopefully. But the next week I'm gonna definitely do another match video here. And so yeah. So I'll see you guys later.